Leading wicket taker for the Thunder, Sam Bates, to get things going. And Elise Villani goes with her favoured sweep shot straight away. And Lee with the quick response. We spoke about these two knowing each other quite well. Gets the thumbs up. And full once again from the former South African international. And then Bates had a moment, thought for a second, should I dive? And she's probably going to think, I probably should have. And there she goes again, gets a little bit more of it this time. Easily clears Smith, easily clears the boundary. Chances taken, sharp behind the stumps. Villani, having been put down by Belinda Vakariwa in the over before, departs. And it's Sam Bates, the leading wicket taker for the Thunder.
A couple of Thunder fans out there at Blacktown.
A lot of air given by Lauren Smith. She invites Lizelle Lee to go for it, and she certainly does that. You don't need to ask her twice. Important with her slower balls. Well, head goes down straight away. She has not got all of it, and it's been taken. Annika Leroyd on the boundary line manages to track that one beautifully, and that is a big wicket for the Thunder.
From the Thunder.
Oh, she's been sitting back watching Lizelle Lee go about her business. It doesn't quite time it as Lee did clearing the boundary, but
Deandra Dotton, Lizelle Lee.
Some power in it as she clears the field, but most importantly, she's got the placement as well. That's air again and just holds her shape nicely, does Treneman. We've seen two from Lee. Treneman likes that style, yet she goes the offside for the maximum. Oh, picked up nicely. She's already hit 1-6. Let's make that two. One down the ground, one backward of square.
Of your 100 matches, does any stand out?
We're going to have to pause you there, Molly, because, yeah, sadly for you, the wicket has fallen. It was Belinda Vakariwa underneath it. She took the catch. Goes the long handle, does Graham, and just falls short. Turns Leroyd inside out as she sees it over the boundary line. Stumped. Is it? That's the question. We look to square leg umpire. The finger is up. Mignon Duprier departs. Well, international teammates, and it's Chloe Tryon who comes out on top. Tosses that one up. Carey, the reaction says it all, and that is why, because Lauren Smith camps underneath it, takes the catch. And the Sydney Thunder have been brilliant in these back end of the 5 overs. They've restricted boundaries, they've picked up wickets. Deep in the crease she wanted to. Very thick under edge as it goes out to Litchfield. As Johnson gets the second, I think she might with the dive. Desperation on the last little bit there from the Hobart Hurricanes. They pick up 2 off the last ball. 10 runs coming from the last over. So we weren't 100% sure on who was going to take the first over. It's going to be Molly Strano. She's done it before. Australia in the T20 World Cup. Southern Stars in the 100 this year. And Tammy Beaumont, England international still in tests and one days. She's been dropped from the T20 squad of late as England look to find a combination. Looks to see what kind of pace and bounce is coming out of this pitch, and the answer is not much at all, which gives Litchfield ample time to pick up her first boundary. Chases a wide one. Strano goes with that wide positioning again. Litchfield says, well, I'll take the wide from the first and I'll take the boundary from the next. And then the reverse. I think Phoebe Litchfield has worked out the game plan here from Molly Strano. And having worked out the game plan, she's then executing perfectly. Beaumont looks to go up over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, she's got it finally. Don't worry about the cap or the floppy or the sunnies. Take it all off Elise Villani. You've got the first wicket, that of Tammy Beaumont.
You can just be a little comfortable with it.
And that one skidded through. Is it going to clip leg? It is. In her first game for the Hobart Hurricanes, Heather Graham has got the big wicket of Phoebe Litchfield.
Obviously obviously going to T20 is probably the weakest part of my game.
Oh, I hate to do this to you, Phoebe, but unfortunately a wicket has fallen. It looks like it's a very sharp catch as well. Leg stump is gone to pick up Carey's 100th wicket in the WBBL. It's her 100th game. She's got 100 wickets, and she's just the third player to pick up 1,000 runs and 100 pills as well. Brilliant work from Nicola Carey. And it's a like-for-like bowler at the moment in Nicola Carey. They had a sighter from Heather Graham's 6 deliveries, and they've opened up against Carey. Looking to go up and over the offside, and does it just, and probably a finger tipper over cover, and it trickles into the boundary. They need that and a few more. That's where she looks to go. That is Sky. There could be an opportunity. There is an opportunity, and it's Nicola Carey. You can't keep her out of the game. She's got her 100th wicket. She helps Molly Strano stay ahead of the chasing pack in terms of leading wicket takers in the competition.
She's also got a good sweep shot.
Looks to go big. We've seen it before in the WBBL from Sammy Jo Johnson, but it's not big enough this time. Graham parks herself underneath it. The 2 big hitters for the Thunder have gone very quickly. Tryon first, Johnson second. She does. She goes big. She hasn't got all of it. And this time it's Molly Strano. So the boundary riders for the Hobart Hurricanes have been doing the job. It's been Carey, Graham, and now Strano. Through the defences. Well, there was an attacking defence there from Lauren Smith. She needed to go big, trying to find the boundary for the team, has allowed Nicola Carey to pick up her 2nd wicket. Heather Graham in her first game for the Hobart Hurricanes finishes it off with a win and a wicket. Brilliant start for her in the purple. Wonderful start for the Hobart Hurricanes in WBBL 08, getting the win over the Sydney Thunder.